opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Wilson. He's got it at the 7. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? Come 19, 7 Pirates, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Play action. It's Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Play action. Now, Wilson. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Broncos will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
19 tight. Come on.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now Wilson on first down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, it'll lead to some easier and better completions.
On third down, here's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on. Here now, 3rd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the left side, caught by McMillan. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. A give. This is Irving. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. Point after. Coming up here. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tyke Smith there on the stop. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. That one a bit high, but it's complete. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Irv Smith. Touchdown, Broncos. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Chop 60, chop 60. Shut up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Irving. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Tag. Huck. Hawk 7. Huck.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They send Evans in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one caught left side by Evans. 2nd and 7. A short one there to Otten. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here comes Otten in motion. On 3rd down, it's Irving. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now.
Go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On the ground, it's Irving. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down.
Ready. Mustang 19. Come on. Warrior 70. Take go.
This caught to the goal line and in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The extra point is good. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Here's Wilson. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And good hard running will get them down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson inside the 10. It is caught. And he's in. Irv Smith. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. That's Otten open downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Back to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Taylor. Can he get away? No! going to be taken down behind the line. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Wilson to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here's Irving. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Right back to Irving. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll look to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll run it. It's Irving. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Broncos have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Taylor.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. That is brought in at the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the Few things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On the give, this is Taylor. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time